Hello and welcome back. Part of uh, walk through Skyrim, and we just completed the core part A fixes. So we continue from there. Some things that I should that has been brought to my attention. There was one plugin, yeah, Nether's follower framework. So when we did loot on that, it gives us an error. It says to require Sky UI to be installed, but it's missing, and it's still there, and the game works perfectly with it without Sky UI. So it's no worries. So I took that. What else? Change some categories, but that's no big deal. Also, I got a question about the foam mod, what it is and what's the big deal about it. FUMOD is essentially an XML document that tells what package to choose from, and you can separate the entire installation in different subdirectories, and then the installer picks from that. It's an old thing from the Oblivion mod manager long time ago. So but it's a good way. It was or have been defunct for some time, but mod organizer processed that info pretty good. There can be some points where you use a full mod when it doesn't work, so in that case you will have to fall back on manually installing a mod. So but yeah, it's from mod manager. It's called OBMM, but I wouldn't call it defunct, but it's pretty old. So back to our guide. Let's see here. Our at the core part B fixes. So basically the first one here, barred instrumentals mostly, sing rarely. It's a pretty straight off mod. It yeah, it's lower the singing, so, or it lowered the chances for them to sing. So it's sort of a because right now they sing a lot. So I'm going to just solve that. Pretty straightforward. So move that down. And the next one is a bit more fun because this is marked ESL. So we're going to see another technique here. If you follow this, I mentioned the difference between the different plugin types, and ESLs are again light plugins. They can't contain as much information as a normal plugin, but they don't take the space from the maximum 255 maximum plugins. So they are resided in a totally different area of the game engine's memory. But they can only contain 4096 records. But that's pretty sufficient for most things, and a lot will be turned into into ESLs further down the road, and we will also start merging things. So, but for this one now, that is skills and quest books names. So take a look at this. Loot really quick. As you can see, I still have the error there, but it's nothing to worry about. It still works. But what we want to do is turn this ESP right now. It's an ESP, you can see, and turn that into a light mod, so it has an FE colon. It will be 7.1 in this line, and that's because we need a lot more space here eventually, so it'll be cramped up. We're also going to merge a lot of these patches and things. So for turning a file in or an ESP into an ESL, it's not that complicated, but there are some rules that you have to consider when turning. First and foremost, an ESL is limited to the amount of data it can hold, so that's a thing we have to consider. But there is a really good way. So mods flagged with ESL can be flagged as ESL, thereby keeping it from counting towards your plugin limit of 255. It's safe and faster to wait until the end and flag all plugins at one time. This doesn't happen, but we will do it straight away. Otherwise, it's kind of messy afterwards. So, but yeah, there is a way in SE Edit where we can find if a plugin is available to be turned into ESL. So I'm gonna run SE Edit, and here we see the loading screen for our modules, and what we can do here is to hold Shift and press 2. Should have done it. It's kind of weird. Sure. Never mind. Do it another way. Show why it says hold shift and click T. Well, I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, so here we are. So what we want to do here is to search for any plugin that can be turned into. So what we want to do is apply a filter. Apply a script. So in the script pane here, we drop down. There is a script called find. Let's see, find. Here it comes. So find ESP plugins which could be turned into ESL. This will parse all our plugins and list them for us. So we get a whole list here, as you can see, the different. So what we can do is mark all these. Oops, and then press Control C. You can't right click and we can bring up the notepad to be able to view it easier. So as you can see, there's a lot of plugins that can be turned into ESL. That doesn't mean it should be turned into an ESL. So, like for instance, in this GIST cell trap, can be turned into an ESL, but compacting form IDs first, then adding ESL flag in test4 header. Plugin has new cells which won't work, turn into ESL overridden. So this is a no-go. That shouldn't be turned into an ESL because that is very critical. Also here you can see an alternate start. Plugin has a new cell, so that's also no-go. Also these that can be turned into a cell by compacting form IDs first. That means you have to open them in the in the editor, then do something that's called compacting form IDs, and then add the ESL flag. This will in many cases break the plugin, so we will be very careful with that. So what we're looking for here is ESLs that is not required by compacting them. So in this case, for instance, we can see that Better Skill and Quest Books names SE. As you can see here, number 16. It says can be turned into an ESL by adding ESL flag into the test4 header. So that doesn't require any compacting or doing anything with it other than just adding the flag. So that's a very secure way of knowing that this is very safe to do. But these compacting things, yeah, you can do that, but you really have to know what to do. So it can be, you should avoid that. So if we check here, the file header for, oh sorry, wrong. Let's see, where is it? There we go. So file header here. So we can see right now it's a right form ID. We can see it has 109 records in it, so it's quite small. It's mainly made out of different books in the game. So what we'll do here is go to record flags, then double click that, and it will warn us. Yes, I'm absolutely sure. And then I will click in this drop down, click ESL. Now this is turned into an ESL. It will still be an ESP, but it will be flagged as a light plugin or an ESL, which means it will load into the same space as any other plugin that is ESL. Right now we don't have any ESL, pure ESL files here, but there will be some further down. So that's basically it. So when we choose to close this, we can make sure we save it, and we can back it up if we want. Actually do that just in case. So now when we come back here, we can see it's got that ESL flag and also been renumbered to FE 000. So if we do loot again, it shouldn't change the order anyway, but should give us, there we go. So now you can see it's light master file. That's pretty much that for there is a lot of times where you have to decide to either merge or make a plugin and ESL, but you really have to make sure that you do it with the right ones. But yeah, it's a good way of reducing the amount of total plugins we are restricted to. So let's see. Let's try and get this list. See how far we can get. Oh, right. So I was hoping to get down here to merge to show you the. So here we want the main file, follower, commentary, overhaul. This is a quite nice mod. It injects some new life into the followers. They comment in a better way. So what you can do in game is, right here is a picture. So you can set different voices and how the followers should. So if you see here, Scared has a commander, Iona condescending, dark elf, even toned. So yeah, it's quite nice. Because they can be really annoying in the game otherwise. So that should be pretty straightforward. Just click. And then we had the green regrown. That's the tree in Whiterun. So it will grow from the sapling back to a full tree over time. It's quite nice. It takes 6 months in game, which is quite fun. So I like that as a playing experience, where you can go back and see if something has changed. It's not a static world anymore. That's why what we're trying to achieve here, to make it less static and more dynamic. Because vanilla Skyrim, I like vanilla Skyrim a lot, but it feels a bit bleach when it comes to the NPCs. The world feels a bit static, and it's not as dynamic as it should be. When I compared to, I started to play Elder Scrolls games on the arena, then played a lot of the other games, and if I compare Skyrim, of course, it's better graphics, it's better in many ways, but when it comes to the world and the interaction with the world, I would say predecessors are far better than Skyrim. But we will see how this ends. I haven't done this specific mod or followed any list. I usually do my own modding, but I felt it was a good thing to see if following a guide to this, where it would take us. So we'll see. That's done, and let's go to card dialog overhaul. And this is also like with the followers overhaul. So it replaces some of the dialogues from it checks different stats that you have as a player, and from that it gives you a better. So there's no more arrow to the knee thingy. It's quite fun though, with the arrow to knee. So we want the main file. PC. So yeah, if you think this is just a waste of time that I record every step, sure, comment below. I can do that off screen and jump to important points, but I think it's quite fun to do it this way. But if you don't want to watch it, I can skip parts. So in this particular one, it wants does delete the mod groups file. Haven't really actually seen why yet. Should do that, but I hide it like so. I'm gonna sorry, typing here. I'm trying to figure out why we should keep some and delete some. So if we check on the GitHub for test5 edit, it says, what are mod groups? The answer to the I install fcom and everything is red. What do I do and what do I do now? Question. There are groups of mods that will raising heaps of conflict warnings should be considered as non-conflicting. For example, if you install fcom, then you're not interested in seeing conflicts between the mods that make up fcom. So essentially, you don't want a mod group sort of suppress the warning flags or conflicts that can be popping up. So I guess some of these will interfere with each other, so that's why. So that was guard dialog overhaul. One for your lives, it's quite nice. That makes the ordinary NPCs to actually flee inside or run away when there are dragon or vampire attacks. It doesn't make any sense at all that normal farmer or whatever will stay and defend his home when there's a dragon attack coming. So it's quite nice mod as well. Makes it a bit more realistic as well. So it's pretty straightforward. Sound, hammering noise, that people build and do stuff, so when they do maintains and everything, actually get there's a good how it sounds, which is quite nice. Small details, but in the end, all these small details add up to the whole of the game, of the experience of the game. So the choice is yours. It's also very great mod. I love this. This has been on my list for as long as the mod has been there. It doesn't enforce any quest upon you, which is the normal case. So you really have to pick the quests. Otherwise, if you hear a rumor or something, someone says something, you will get that quest in your quest log, which is super annoying. So this is really nice. So it gives you a choice to actually pick up the quest or not. So there we go, and that should be it for that section. Yeah. So now we come to a lot of merging and BSA extract, merge. So a lot of merging here. That can be interesting. So let's do a new separator here. Go up and hide stone ones. So the first one, armor rating redux SE no cap better from Morrowind like. This mod is quite extensive. It's more like if you played Morrowind or seen Morrowind, it's when it comes to armor, we check here. So in Morrowind, you have more pieces of armor, but also yeah, like it's easier here. So the vanilla armor system is utterly broken. I can totally agree on that. Having an armor rating of 0 to 300 is pretty much pointless, as you still take almost full damage. Having an armor rating of 300 to 600 suddenly means every point is valuable, as your survivability increases hyperbolically. Having an armor rating of 600 over 667 means any further increase is pointless, as your damage resistance goes flat. So that means that the normal between 0 and 300, the armor is crap. It doesn't do anything. It's totally worthless up to 300. So between 300 and 600 means that every point from 300, 301, 302 increases your survivability a lot, and then all of a sudden at 667 it doesn't just, it just flats out. So so what they did, or the mod maker did there, is to break down the system where every point of armor counts. This means that like in Morrowind, where you have so many different armor types, and you can put them on, you can mix and match a lot more. So instead of being flat-lined, like here you take 100 damage, and you can see it goes up to there. So let's see, 300, somewhere around there. It really starts to make damage. This is the linear, this is the exponential, this is damage taken hyperbolical. It's flattening out here. Check the resistance as well. As you can see, it's a breaking point there, and then it just goes also with the survivability. So here you can see a lot of changing in the blue line here is vanilla. So yeah. And if we check here, so we can see that we have three modulation modes. We have the hyperbolic. It's Morrowind-like. Every point of armor rating increases survivability by fixed percentage. So every point of armor is worth the same compared to the vanilla. Your early armor will protect you a lot more, while your armor past cap will still be useful, but difficult to reach crazy high protection values. So that's quite a nice. And this is more the exponential. Is more a mix of the Morrowind style and vanilla balancing. And then we have the linear vanilla-like, but without hidden armor rating, just because. So this is the easiest way to go if you. It still tweaks the armor. This is the more realistic one. But anyway, what we want to mod. Then we'll download that. And if we check here, it says merge. Install that. Like so. Hide it. So when it comes to these, where it says merge, if we check here, merging mods, mods tag merge will contain at least one plugin that will ultimately be merged with cmerge to condense your plugin count. Several steps will contain a merge card instructing you to merge all of the tagged files in that step part. So run cedit from executable on a cmerge, start a new session, create merge in the pop-up. So essentially what we'll do is go here or click our cedit button, doesn't matter. Bring up the cedit. And what we'll do from here is that we will it always start as a cedit. So what we will first do is switch that to cmerge, then start session, and then what we'll do is to create a new merge. Then we type in a word for what type of merge or the name of the merge. So in this case, merge fixes. So, and it will create a new file name for us, merge fixes ESP. There's also different methods to merge. So I think actually want the clubber. Not sure actually. Says lead merge method as the default, so that's clubber, I guess. Then we go into here and we will start to pick the plugins that we want to merge. In this case, for right now it's only one, so it's kind of pointless right now to do it. Let's see, there should be. So what we want to do is wait a minute with this, but so we want to install some more mods before we can always create a merge and then add to it later, so it will re-merge it, but for now, so just keep on installing as we go right now. One thing that I noticed here is that there's no, like, doesn't tell you. Ah, there we go. So here it says create merge fixes now. So yeah, when you merge something, what you do is the software is running through all the records and check what can be smashed together and then create one large plugin. So that's really nice. So let's see. So crafting required tools we've done. This also has BSA. So download that. Yeah, that's fine. And that means that if you follow this along, when it's flagged with BSA, so these needs to be extracted from the archive. There are two ways we can do this. We can either allow MO2 to extract BSAs during install, and that can be done if we go into this to the configuration and workarounds. Oh, there we go. So there we go. Yeah, sorry. Plugins BSA extractor, and can put this to true if you want. Then every mod that includes an BSA will be extracted, and it's not really any bigger issue. Still the same thing, just that a BSA is compressed. So But as it says there, with this set to true, any mod you install that contain a BSA will prompt whether to extract it or not. If a mod is tagged BSA, select yes. If not, select no. The downside of this method is you have to remember to turn this on and off, or you have to answer the prompt every time, which is really annoying. So, and apparently the author of the guide prefer to keep it enabled and sacrifice the time of one additional click. So another way to do it is to do it in MO2. So we click the Archives tab in the right pane. So that would be here, Archives. So then we check crafting requires, that's this BSA. And then from there we can right click it, select extract, and it will ask us where we want to extract it. In this case, this where it depends. I think but for the sake of here, we in this case go here, then we find our crafting. Required tools done, and then we select that folder, and if we open it now, you can see that it has extracted all these meshes, the scripts, the sec files. So now we can delete this BSA file. Or if we want to be really sure, we can go into the file tree, just hide it like that. Then it disappears from here. So it depends on how you want to do it. There is a lot of BSA extracting, which can be pretty annoying, but you really have to, because it's super easy to just click on that button and extract everything. But I'm gonna enable this. So this is mainly for if you download it from an alternate. But we leave this for on. So the next time, let's see, pick another mod here. So disarming traps is dangerous, and yeah, it is, which is quite nice. It should be. We want the ESP version for some reason. Show why, but yeah, I know why, because it's going to merge, and then we can't merge ESLs. So in this case now, since we activated the BSA extractor when I install this. Of course, it didn't include any BSA file, so so it didn't ask us anything. But see next. So traps. Okay, so next is just also a normal. That. Okay, yes, go. BSA file in that either. Let's put next. So improve traps. This is quite nice. It increases traps a lot. Also some issues to more. And I like this where you actually can, for real, use the telekinesis through objects to disarm magic caster traps. It's quite nice. It also fixes some magic caster traps to prevent misfire and things like that. Indiana Jones style object swapping on pedestal is now possible. Things like that. It's quite fun. So I guess it doesn't say here. Yeah, dangerous edition. I thought so. So this is the more dangerous version, which is perfectly fine. Because I think so. Here we got the question. If we want to extract the BSA and you want to unpack it, this removes the BSA after completion. If you don't know about BSA, just select no. But in this case, since we are going to merge these guys, so and it's BSA flag, so we want to say yes here. Now if we look at this one now, have a conflict. That's a script. Okay. Anyway, so as you can see now, it's all decompressed and the BSA file is removed. I've installed this. And this time, magic resistance scale. This is also like the armor thing, where it's also updated, where we check. So Skyrim uses a linear damage reduction formula for magic damage. This means the magic resistance becomes increasingly powerful the more resistance you already have. Once you get a certain amount of magic resistance, you hardly take any magic damage, even on legendary difficulty, which is totally insane, because that makes magic totally useless. So this changes the way it should be, as we can see here. So I have 4 different files, I think. Let's see. Yeah, of course. ESP, magic resistance rescaled. So as you can see here, we have the exponential. There's one that affects magic resistance, but not elemental resistance. I'm going to use this one. No, sorry, the ESP one. Normally, if I were to pick files like this from, but since we now know that we're going to merge these, we want the ESP, otherwise I would probably pick the ESL version here. It's a light mode. There's a lot of mods going into this, so we have to make sure we both merge and make some ESLs. So it's a lot of tinkering to do this correctly, and we still want a very stable game. So let's see, that's that. No spin death. There we go. Let's see, no spin death animation merged. This includes all optional file changes which are there. So want that. This does, it removes the spinning around dance animation before dying in Ragdoll. So it's kind of weird when it looks like. Yeah, so we definitely don't want that. So for some extended. So this overhauls the poisoning systems, top up or remove poisons to weapons. The vanilla poison system is quite beige, or kind of crappy, I would say. So this is quite nice. You will be able to see what type of poison you put on, and also down here you will see if you have poison applied to it. And also in the vanilla, if a weapon is already poisoned, you can't apply it. This allows you to add more poison to the current weapon. So you don't have to wait until it's totally gone, which is quite nice. Let's install one. Yeah, okay. So this is the same. Poison extended, BSA, merge. So if you want to extract that, then poison tolerance. This is also a bit like the resistance and things like that. So while you're under the effect of potions. Sorry, potion tolerance. So this is quite good because it means that you can't stack up on potions as you can do in the vanilla game. Which I like. Hide these. Protect the people. This is also a really good main file here. So yeah, this protect NPCs from unwanted death. It's really handy because otherwise there are certain NPCs that can be killed unless they are flagged as protected, and that will be game breaking because that will, if a dragon or a vampire or whatever attacks and that NPC get killed and it's not protected, that will break your game. So let's see. Oh, Serif merged. Yes. People. Yes. Fine. To get down to the. We actually do the merges. Counter tweaks. This is more of a balancing up on some of the random encounters. Thalmor versus player. Play that, they change some conditions, farmer refugees, and thief lockpicking, and skooma dealers, and dark assistants. There's a whole bunch of things here, which is nice. Also makes it more it feels more dynamic, and the world would be more dynamic. Reality alchemy, potions, need his flask, drink it. So take alchemy to your next survival step. It's quite nice. Yeah, I agree. And the concept of brewing a potion, that is wrong in the vanilla Skyrim. Bottle appearing out of thin air, spamming concoctions, which is valuated 1,000 gold, just picking 3 ingredients. This doesn't make sense. Also, when you drink a potion, you can simply just take 200 minor high healing potion and jam those into your mouth, and ta-da, you're healed. Seriously, no chance. So, yeah, what you do here is create your own flask potion. So it will open a message menu to handle every single part in one. You have to require a sterilized flask based on your alchemy skill. So again, it makes the game harder, but also more realistic. It will be more of a role-playing experience. And there is no sense, I can totally agree, stacking up 200 healing potions and just spam them into you. It doesn't make sense. It's totally insane. We want to extract that. Yes. Most these mods should be extracted, I think, since we are going to merge them. Let's see which one. The main file, the revamped main file, and then the SMIM patch. And SMIM is also something we're going to encounter a lot. SMIM is it's a big overhaul of the static meshes. So like ropes, lampposts, things like that is a huge overhaul for all the static meshes. It's really good. Get there in a while, I guess. Oh, sorry. To make sure we rename that. Yes. Separated. Like so. Hide installed. Yes. That's that for first. Then get to the part D merge fixes. It's not that far. Keep on doing this. Speed up a bit, maybe. I'm gonna make another separator here again. So make sure that we know where we are all the time. And I like how it looks. So make it more tidier. Arrow limiter. Yeah, limits the total number of arrows and bolts you can carry to a specific number regardless of time. Which is really nice. Doesn't make any sense that you can carry 400 arrows with your bolt. It's quite. You can set the number, how much. 6 is mercy, 24 hunting quiver, 100 war quiver. So it depends on your taste, but it's good that you can change it in game to your own liking. I think that's BSA extract as well. Yeah. Asking keepers to show roam. So yeah, normally for you guys that have played Skyrim a lot, it's quite annoying when you rent a room. They always tell you to follow you, and they will show you the room. Here instead, you have to ask them to show you the room. So in case you don't ask, they will just assume that that you know where your room is, which feels more immersive. Yes, to extract that as well. These yeah, we're coming to this one later on. Let's move on. See. Buy lumber in larger stacks. This can be quite nice if you plan to do a lot of the hearth fire and build your own housing or whatever. So instead of buying very small amounts, you can, as you can see, you can also set the variables. So we will look into all the settings later on. Now, just so just get when it's red text, you normally check what's going on. Shouldn't be any. It's a BSA merge. Yeah. This to do that. Dynamic things with piles and barriers. This is quite nice because this is something that has been very annoying for me at least. So, like the statics that are in game, you can't do anything with it. It's just standing there. It's quite nice. And also this, you get training experience from training dummies and archery targets. And you can drink bottled meats, water scuba or blood from meat barrels, etc. So yeah, I like this. It's also more immersive. So it turns a lot of the useless things in the game to things that you can actually interact with. Let's see. Yeah, go on ahead. Can't really recognize this one. Sometimes followers get under your feet, but you. Right, yeah. But you don't want to leave them waiting in the middle of nowhere and send them back home. Going ahead lets you send your follower to cities and major towns where they can wait for your local tavern and relax until you pick them up. That's really nice. That. So up to 5 followers can be sent to wait at any time. I think that was also PSA, yeah. All these PSA. Find stuff. This is quite nice. You can use the grain mill to do like fire salts, things like that. Add several recipes to the manual operated grain mills that can be found near some farms. Rorikstead has 2, Iverstead 1, and there is also one in Riften. So you can grind human and troll skulls into bone meal and mammoth tusks into powered mammoth tusk. It's really good because as you get up with the alchemist skills, you get more out of it as well. That's quite nifty. Adds to the whole role-playing aspect. Let's just activate that one. Clean this list a bit. That stuff. Taproots. Right. So, yeah. Instead of the static hanging taproots to flora, you can harvest them and they respawn, which is nice. Taproot can be really annoying to get otherwise. If you really want to play the game. But otherwise it would be pretty useless to mod it and just use the console instead. Yeah, I'm going to extract BSA. Harvest the mammoth skulls. Allows you to harvest mammoth tusk from any mammoth skull. Yeah, that's true. Half dozen or so miss quests that requires a mammoth tusk, and I personally hate killing anything that isn't hostile to me. Killing mammoths reminds me of those people shooting bison. Yeah, and that's true. And it really, I mean, also if you check the mammoth, they are really huge, and why kill them? So, but yeah, so now you can harvest them from any mammoth skull. So there should be a lot. There are usually a lot in the burial grounds. Pushing this. Let's see if we can make it to the end. Yeah. Earth, fire, lightning. This add dynamic lightning to the firehouse, or the houses that you can build yourself. So nice. Down like that. Yeah. Isn't that have any? Sure. It should be items or crafting. So yes. I think it should be crafting. Let's put it on crafting. 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 Sorry. I think this will go also to items, gameplay, crafting. So let's see. What's next? Cognito. Yeah. So this removes all the bounties when you change your face using the NPC and rag flower. So you can actually use that, which is quite nice. So instead of being hunted by the guards, you can go and change your face, and you will appear as another person, which is quite realistic, I guess. Sort of see. Check. Yes. Operating from the NPC that sounds. So this is the death sounds of following voice types sounds a bit painful and not just as soft painless. Nah. Yeah, that's great. This is an LE mod. Oh, sorry. There's an SE port. Okay. I guess. Here we go. SE port. Yeah. I'm not sure why it's not on there. Lazy blow, kind of like everything in place. Okay. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Great fonts. Music. Oh, voice. Voice. Okay. Why? Really? That's weird. Well. Never mind then. Not sure why. Doesn't change that. Oh, it's probably because it's an LE. So no more crunchy death sounds. It's also a little more. It removes the death sound from MC, especially crunch that usually follows a death sound. Let's see. Ah, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's. Never thought of that actually, but now that I see it, sounds pretty stupid. Crunch. breaking the back of them or something. So numerical smithing upgrades. The naming system, tempered equipment, numerical system fine, superior requisite comes +1, +2, +3, and so on. Okay. Alright, so it will be more like Dungeons and Dragons or games like that, role-playing games, instead of, yeah. I'd say this feels a bit yeah, I guess, but this mod, I'm not quite sure, because I don't see any problem in fine, superior, requisite, flawless, epic, legendary, but yeah, we'll try it out, see. It's more, maybe more role-playing, but that might have been on my not so important list, but let's do this. Pick a book simple with weightless book option. Pick a book simple is really. Let's see. Pick up books without reading first. That's a great thing with it. Always pick up books option, weightless book option, lightweight patch. So yeah, that's. I like the idea that you can pick them up without reading them, because it's as it now. As soon as you touch a book, you start reading it. It's really annoying. So I like that, absolutely. And I think we want that. Probably not use the weightless option now, because PSA extract, yes. Quick light. Turn on and off light when long press activation key. You can operate with pip or light and Fallout 4. That's quite nice. Let's see how it looks. Oh. That's nice. Really nice. I like that. Right, so here we have to make sure. So Skyrim 1.4.2 plus, SkyUI, SKSA. Yeah. We have the requirements. I really missed that in Skyrim actually. Not sure why. Because in Fallout you have that option. RDO, follower commentary, overhaul, okay, so this is community patch. Alright, so next is, wow, rename this. That was quite hefty. RDO. Installed. Yes. And let's see. Relationship dialog overall patches. So place this patch mod completed earlier here. So if we scroll back up, it should have relationship dialog overall patches. Let's see. Relationship. It's one of the unticked ones. Which one? C1, so guess it's this one. After this, scroll back and see here. Let's do like this. Duplicate that. Scroll back up to our relationship dialog. There we go. Yeah, right. So it's there. Oh, that is the one. Did I? Oh, sorry. Relationship dialog overhaul. We only need the RDO serif. Oh, RDO user patch ESP. I think we here. Yeah. So the RDO user patch can get rid of that. Keep that. Then I don't get the Y. That's the one. But place a patch mod created earlier here. Don't remember now. Yeah. What's that one? CRF and use a patch file. So this means that this goes down all the way there. Activated. And then go back here. Close that. Faction ranks. Files. Download this. This is a really nice. I can show you. This gives us the option to see the ranks we have in game, different titles or factions we joined. So let's do that. Okay, so now it's time for some merging. Why is that? Conflict with? No. Loot. And it still says that we don't have Sky UI, which is fine. Oh, right. So in an earlier part of this, I talked about some mods. It says, so here's a good example where it says, do not clean ITM records. They are intentional, required for the mod to function. It's saved on the delete record. So in this case, and we can already see it's verified clean, so but be careful. So, and you can see here, do not clean ITM records. Be very careful not do that. We break the mod. Okay, so now it's time for some merging. So merge, start session, quick merge. And let's see. So merge fixes now. Merge tagged files with cedit. Move the merge mode to the bottom of this step. Activate and disable plugins. We have to merge plugin. Alright, so doesn't mention anything. But I guess we call it merge fixes. So cedit merge fixes, and then we have to pick all the this list, which is quite annoying because I can't see both at the same time. To scroll, I think any of these are flag merge. No. So armor rating redux. Problem is I have no idea what they are. This is quite annoying. Well, try. Let's see. Armor rating redux. A42. Okay. Crafting requires 2 done. Things, tools. Sounds but correct. Disarming traps is dangerous. There. Fires display cases fix. Nice that most have the correct name. True traps. Magic resistance reach. Spinning death. Poison extended. Reality alchemy. See, that's called mixing required container. So, yeah, it's. Oh, did I miss that one? Is everything? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. Let's do that. Missed one. Yeah, of course. Starting conditions for various quests. You can choose. Oh, that's lovely. So you can set different vampire attacks, minimum level. Oh, this is awesome. We want that, and I guess we want the fizz version. Yeah. Werewolf encounters, farmer squads, etc. So, yeah, that's absolutely important to have. Yeah. That, and that should be before Weissman's 303 Flora fixes. Which I have to move this up. About that. Let's see here. Nothing strong. Williams Flora fixes. Oh, no. Oh, that's two different. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's crunch another loop. Shouldn't matter much. If there's something. Oh, it's good. Okay, so see edit again then. See merge, start quick merge. Merge fixes. Crafting, traps, prison extended. Good timing. Mixing requires continue. Yeah, flora fixes, certificate, limiter, hostage part number. I think it's every one here. So should be the same one or so. Complete. No. Alternate start shouldn't be there. Complete crafting will remain. Remain shouldn't be in there either. Oh crap, I might have to check every one of these. Why can't you? Come on. Can I change this? Oh, okay. Good. Goody. Doesn't have much though. Still have no idea of the names. This is really annoying. But we'll see. Let's try again. Armor rating redux. Crafting tools. Disarm traps is dangerous. Verify display cases. Improve traps. Magic resistance. Spinning death. Poison extended. Pip. No. Yeah, tolerance. Pip. Timing is everything. Random counter tweaks. Mix in a correct container. Flora. Limiter. Yes. Ask Incamper. Lumber. This dynamic things. Go on ahead. Buy stuff. Need to. Not paying for this sound. Crash it. America Smithing. Pick up books. Good light. RDO. Both. Beautiful faction. That should be it. So the last two we don't want. Sure about this. Doesn't say here. Let's see. Merge. There's no need to change anything in the load order, data tabs if following the guide. So okay. So but we can still check. Oh, that's great. So we can check that everything is correct. So armor rating redux, crafting fire, disarm traps, fire. Yeah, it should be. Don't have to do anything there. So okay, let's click OK. And we will. See how this works. I never used this tool before. So copying, clubbering, merge masters, remove master, save a merge file, save merge plugin, save merge, okay. Okay. Guess that's it actually. Merge tagged files with cedit. Move the merge mod to the bottom of this step. Activate and disable the plugins with two merge plugins. Hide. What? And disable the plugins via and choose merge plugins. Hide function. Right. But where is the rule? Go here. Oops, no. It's just this is strange. Where did it go? Let's go away. Oh, it's made a merge, but oops. There we go. Merge. D mod organizer 2 mods merge fixes. But I can't see it. Merge. New. That's weird. That's really weird. Let's see if it's. Let's see. So two. Oh, sorry. Mod organizer 2. Mods. Merge fixes. There it is. Why isn't it? It's odd. Ah, no. All mods refresh. Ah, there. There we go. So, oopsie daisy. Ouch. Sorry about that, guys. So, what should we call this? I don't think there is a primary or a category for this. So, yes, this now should contain a lot of things. It should also contain scripts, sounds even. Yeah, a lot of sounds. And an ESP. So this is new though. And disable plugins via emus to merge plugin hide function. Merge plugin. See that. Ah, here we go. That was new. Merge plugins hide. Disable. Okay. Oh, that's nice. That was something new that I didn't know of. Really nice. So that auto disabled. Oh, it just graced them out. And, interesting. So they are all hidden. This. Ah, everything. It's not merged. Okay, that was pretty awesome. Interesting. Plugin found. Okay. Okay. We should probably check. Let's do this. Commands, grid separator, paste. And this part will be a lot of the interfaces. That would be nice. New separator. Is that up? So let's quickly Should be. Yeah, it's still that one. That's fine. It's there. Okay, so now I'm going to go to saves. Remove these. Yes. Right, that's better. Let's see. Run SE. If the game will. Yes. Interesting. Yep. Sorry. I'm trying to. So let's see. Nord. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do a Nord again. Check that everything looks normal. Yep. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's stick to that stupid silly name. Crazy. Can't do anything here right now since we don't have MCM installed yet or SkyUI. Let's
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
yeah, let's try. I usually do the. It's often pretty good to. Sure. Even a new member of the guild. Nah. Nope. Let's be a patron.
Which inn are you a patron of?
Let's do White Run. That's often a really good place to check stuff out. Right, I forgot to show you last time or whenever it was. So this is the more informative console that we installed quite early.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the food out.
Let's check everything out. See, don't have any.
Oh, Sadia.
Yes, Mom?
Just a reminder, sweetie. The blankets still need to be washed.
Certainly, Mom.
Check everything. Rabbit looks a bit strange, to be honest. Yeah, that texture looks really weird. Let's see if, is there any lock to pick so we can check the lock. Nope.
Thank you. No, please. Hold your applause. One more song. What say you? Yeah? All right then. Now. There once was a hero named Ragnar the
Oh, now it's time to sing anyway. Open. Was looking for someone to pick. Let's head out in White Run. Let's see.
Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
And what of my
Should be a door somewhere. Could pick.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the
Nope,
yellow back.
I don't.
That's usually where he stuffs himself.
It's open. Okay, so
I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose. No, please. I really don't have any money right
Oop.
now. I'll give
No.
you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn. Or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
oh, there are the lockpicks. Okay. Let's check them. Let's just quickly give ourselves some lockpicks. Item 8, 10. Just check this out. Let's break it. See. Yep. Seems to work. And it didn't open the door. Which is perfect. See if there's anything else that looks strange. Nope.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
I know your family's honor is important, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
Okay, everything looks good here. Level up available. Yeah, whatever. Right now, just gonna check. Haven't done any modifications to this, so it should be fine as this. Each. Check some places out. TV show scare.
You'll wear 'em out. Hey, watch it.
Love to see if that
But I still hear the call of the blood. We all do. It is our burden to bear. We can overcome.
let's try some other places and see. I think it's pretty okay. Was a bit confused on that rabbit. Oh, stuck. Check that.
Out with it.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun mostly.
Check the bannered mare again.
If you need anything, take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
That rabbit looks quite strange to me. A new rabbit myth. Search fixes ESP. A new rabbit 01.myth. Seems to be something strange with that. Rabbit. saves. Oh. Oh well, I have to check that out. Conflict, yes. See if we can find. Ah, here we go. So tiny rabbit, yeah. Williams Flora, Wiseman 303, Flora fixes, revamped, and in the Smim patch. Something is wrong there. Should probably check that out. So it's kind of weird now because let's see, so that should be from so let's check. Nation conflicts. There is something right there. This one overrides that one. Wonder if I have that in the merge as well. Yep, doesn't look like that. Faces. Something is not right there. It's just voices. Let's see if we origin folder. Seems like that if file isn't let's see, go in there, clutter dead animals. Ooh, it might be because we don't have the SMIM installed yet. static mesh improvement mod SMIM. Go. See if I can check the file content here. Here up. See. Sure. Maybe textures. I can find that rabbit somewhere. James. Should be in. See. SMIM is quite large. Smelter, furniture. Rocks. Not quite sure where it is. Trees. Rabbit. No. Oh, there we go. Hang rabbit 01. So it's probably because we don't have SMIM installed yet. Well, I guess. So let's see. It's pretty far down. Usually. Disease. Kind of weird. Which character? C patch development. Survival. Combat. Magic. Match gameplay. Weather, terrain. See if we can find SMIM here. Nope. It's not this page. Should be on that one maybe. Overhauls. There we go. Okay, so it's quite long to get that. That's fine. I think that's the issue actually. Let's see. So let's back down to merge fixes. There. This will be the next step. So it's been quite long, but I hope you enjoyed it, or at least got some insight. Please leave a comment if you wonder anything, or if there's something you want to see especially, or something that could be improved, and yeah. So see you next time. Bye bye.